guys, it's Genesis. Welcome back to another video. So we're gonna go ahead and start by moisturizing our face, and I'm gonna be using the Dove Intensive Cream, and I'm gonna be putting that all over my face with my fingers, my clean, well moisturized fingers. And we're gonna do something different today. For primer, I'm gonna be using some setting powder, and I'm just gonna be dusting lightly all over my face. And then I'm going to be using two different foundations today. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay foundation in the shade 6.0. And I'm going to be using the NYX in the shade Caramel. That one is the Total Control foundation. And I'm going to be mixing these two together because I want the coverage of the Urban Decay, but I need the color of the NYX. So I'm just going to be mixing them together to make my perfect shade. And I know it does not look my perfect shade once I blend it out. It's just that the Urban Decay one does oxidize a little bit, but it does look my shade when we're done. So now for concealer, I'm going to be using two different concealers. One is going to be by e.l.f. that is the duo one, and it's in the shade Fair. And the other one's going to be by Wet n Wild Photo Finish, and this one is in the shade Light Medium Beige. And I'm just using a beauty blender to go ahead and blend that out. Now for contour, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Finish Concealer in the shade Dark Cocoa, and I'm going to be using that to contour my face.
Monster. Never have you known such cringing terror, such sudden shock.
Now to set my concealer, I'm going to be using a translucent powder.
Shocking monster.
Now for eyeshadow, I want it to be something like a wash of colors. So I'm going to be using the Morphe 15D palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Natural to put with this big fluffy brush all over my crease. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick the shade Editor up in a smaller brush, and I'm going to focus this lower than that first color, and I'm going to try and focus it also on the outer third of my eye. Now I'm going to take a darker shade, and I'm going to be taking Define and Epic together, and I'm going to put it in the outer corner of my eye and blend that into my crease.
Most shocking monster. Never have you known such cringing terror, such sudden shock.
Now I'm going to be going in with another darker shade to make it really smoky, and that shade is going to be Sweet. I want this to be only in the outer corner. I'm going to wash it a little bit in the crease, but I want it to mainly be in the outer corner. And again, I'm going to go in with the same larger brush we used in the beginning. I'm going to go over it all over my eyeshadow a couple times to make sure that it's all blended and that I have the coverage and the pigmentation that I want. Now I'm going to be repeating the same steps that I did in the top. I'm going to do in the bottom in my lower lash. I'm going to be using the same colors with the same brush, and I'm going to try to meet the same colors in the bottom. Now I'm going to be picking up the color Bronze Beauty in a flat brush to put all over my lid.
Such cringing terror, such sudden shock.
So I quickly went off camera and applied my Cocoa lashes in the style Risque, and I'm going to be taking my LA Colors pencil, and I'm going to be putting that in my waterline. I'm also going to be putting some mascara. I'm going to be using the Better Than Sex by Too Faced mascara on my lower lash. Now I'm going to be taking the white highlighter from the Carly by Belle palette and putting that in the inner corners and my eyebrow bone.
The world's most shocking monster.
Now to contour and bronze my face, I'm going to be using the Profusion Contour and Highlighting palette, and I'm going to be using the really orangey shade to bronze up my face and the lighter contour shade that's kind of grayish to contour my face, my nose, my cheeks, everything. Now for blusher, I'm going to go ahead and use my Ulta Beauty palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Nude Pink, which is that beautiful pinky blush, and I'm going to be putting that all over my cheeks. Now for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Beauty Risque palette, and I'm going to be using that beautiful highlighting shade to highlight. Now for my lips, I'm going to be using the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Mezcal.
The world's most shocking monster. Never have you known such cringing terror, such sudden shock.
Now I am going to be using a white shade for the inner part of my lip, and I'm using the Hard Candy in the shade Whiteout. Now I'm going to be taking an eyeliner brush to draw that line in my face, and it doesn't matter if it's not perfect or you don't like it, we can always use concealer to fix it. I used concealer to fix mine, but the camera did not pick it up, so I do not have the footage of me doing it, but you can absolutely go ahead and do that.
The world's most shocking monster. Never have you known such cringing terror, such sudden shock.
So I did want to go ahead and add glitter, so I'm going to be using the Stila liquid eyeshadow, and this one is in the shade Smoldery Satin.
The world's most shocking monster. Never have you known such cringing terror, such sudden shock.
So yeah guys, this is all to the Halloween makeup look today. And before you leave, do not forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit that little notification bell so you get a notification every single time I upload. Until next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.